I would have gotten away with this if it weren't for you meddling.
The new Scooby-Doo movie was pretty good. I highly recommend seeing it. The animation was pretty good. The creatures, they kind of did some throwback stuff in there that we've seen in the original cartoons. I actually loved it, and I actually thought it was very nice. So hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Mistakes, and today we're going to show you 10 of the mistakes that we found in the new Scooby-Doo movie, Scoob. Once again, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell now. We'll keep you updated on all of our up and coming videos. Go ahead, subscribe. You won't regret it. I promise.
We can count on you, Scooby-Doo. I know you'll catch that feeling.
You shall not pass!
So for mistake number 1, just before Scooby-Doo meets Shaggy for the first time, he's stealing some meat, and you can see here that there's a cop looking for sunglasses. But as we get a close-up of the shot, the camera angle switches and we can now see that the cop is a lot further away from the sunglasses than he originally was. Did he back up? Didn't have time to do that, so mistake 1.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
So for mistake number 2, Scoob and the cop end up in the skateboard park, part of the beach. Notice here that the cop is facing head down. That's probably going to hurt if he lands that way. But as the camera angle switches, it moves forward and we can now see that the cop lands on his feet. Maybe he's part cat? Maybe that's why him and Scoob are not getting along? Maybe.
You complete me.
So in this part of the movie, we now meet Shaggy. Shaggy is now bumping some tunes, and we can see here to the right, well, the left is Shaggy, but to the right of our screen, there are a few clouds poking out from behind the building. But when the camera angle switches back from the phone over to Shaggy, we get a front view of him again, and we can see that the clouds are a little bit more prominent than they were before. Even the one on top of the roof, if you were paying attention.
Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
So for number 4, Scoob and the cop zoom past Shaggy. This is the first time that they ever cross paths. Shaggy then drops his food, and me personally, I'd be pretty upset. Anytime I've ever dropped food, I was pretty mad about it. But as a little time has passed, we can now see that Shaggy has started to walk away. But as he's walking away, we can see that the food is no longer there. Maybe the seagulls came and ate it? I don't know. Maybe some rats or something? Your guess is as good as mine.
It's simple. We kill that.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it already?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
So Scoob and Shag have finally met for the first time, and they're about to share some food. But we've seen in like the earlier part of this scene that one of the seashells falls out of one of the little things that were made, one of the little sand people, but the shell's on the ground. But as the camera switches angle back and forth, we can now see that the shell, it doesn't vanish, but it does change positions. No one touched it, so how did that happen? Let us know what you think in the comment section below.
You talking to me? Then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me?
So during Halloween, Scoob and Shaggy are out collecting some candy, which is probably one of their favorite pastimes. They're then accosted by some hooligans who steals their candy and throws it into the window here. But after Shag and Scooby, Velma and Fred and Daphne meet, they go into the haunted house to see if they can find the candy. The candy is now positioned on the floor right in front of the door, which it wouldn't have landed there if it came in through the window. So someone had to have moved it. Maybe it was the guy inside the house
Mr. Wrigley?
that's pretending to be a ghost. I don't know. but I'm counting this as a mistake.
I'm about to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to music in the late 90s. Dad?
Girl dressed like Judge Judy? I don't think this is a good idea.
So no, this is not a mistake, more of a bonus, but she does look a little bit like Judge Judy, doesn't she? I would say that the writers got this one right.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus, or as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus.
So for this mistake, the crew's gotten older, they've gone on several adventures, and now they are taking some well-deserved time off to eat some fries in a diner. You see the fries here. But as the camera switches angles, we can see that the fries have now vanished. Yes, Shaggy and Scooby may have eaten them, but that's not the case because the fries do show up again later on. Staying in the same scene for mistake number 8, the crew is still in the booth and then they welcome Simon Cowell over to join lunch with them. But we can see on the table that there's a bottle of ketchup. You probably already guessed it that the ketchup is probably going to move or disappear. Well, the latter would be correct. The bottle of ketchup disappears for some reason. But as the scene goes on, the bottle of ketchup reappears. So, is that a ghost? Did Simon put some kind of hex on it? I don't know. I'm reaching. Who knows? I don't care. Whatever.
I'm about to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to music in the late 90s. Dad?
No fries for you.
Very good. You know something? No soup for you! Come back 1 year!
You wanna play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
So in the scene in the bowling alley, Scoob is bowling and Shaggy is putting ketchup and other stuff on his fries. But notice that the fries are facing one direction. But when the camera angle switches from Scoob back over to Shaggy, we can see that the box of fries has turned. It changes. How did it change? Why did it change? Maybe Shaggy did it? I don't know. But we're counting that as a mistake. Oh yeah.
Yeah, brother, here we go. Get you. Run, Forrest, run.
So for our last mistake, we can see here that the bowling balls are red, then green, then blue, then yellow, then purple. Yes, those are the color of the balls that came through the ball feeder. But as the camera angle switches, we can now see at the bottom right hand corner that there's a blue ball here. And then on the next rack, there's another blue ball. So the little balls are changing into like little creatures, but it looks like the balls were a different color than they originally were when they came out of the ball field.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Just not why you are here?
So what did you think of these Scooby-Doo mistakes? If you found a mistake that we didn't, go ahead and put them in the comment section below using the hashtag mistakes. And as usual, thanks for hanging out with us. And as usual, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell now. We'll keep you updated of all of our up and coming videos. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Movie Mistakes. And as usual, I'm Lee from Movie Mistakes, and we'll see you next time.